जय श्री श्री जगन्नाथ की जय श्री श्री राधा गोपाल की जय श्री श्री राधा कुंडली की जय जगत की जय वेदांत की जय भगवत कथा की जय शंकर भक्तवृंद की विदाई गौर ओम ज्ञानवंतस्य ज्ञानजनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य वैष्णव स्थापितं भूतले श्रीं गुरुपदाय ददाति सपदन्तिकं वन्द्यं कृष्ण चैतन्य देव श्री राधा कृष्ण पदम सहगणललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबन्धु जगद्गुरुपते गोपेश गोपिकाकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। सप्तनाथगौरङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरि विश्वभानुसुतदेवी नमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामगरे नमः। नीलाचलवशाय नित्याय लोकमान्ये भगवद्भक्ताभ्यं जगन्नाथाय नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम आनंद लीला विग्रहाय यमावदेवो च विसुन्दराय तस्मै महाप्रेमवशपदाय चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते। चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते। चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते। नमो विष्णुपादाय श्रीमते गौरवस्वामी नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णकृष्णाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी आशापदेशकारिणे। जय श्री गुरुदेव जय श्री प्रभुपाद जय गौरवताय जय कृष्ण बलराम जय जगन्नाथ राधा गोपाल जी आसंताकाली जो अक्षय तृतीया ये विशेष तिथि जो तिथि भौतिक जगत लोकमान्य सबसे श्रेष्ठ तिथि परिगणित से तिथि प्रसंगे हम कुछ आलोचना करेंगे.
So today Maharaj will discuss about tomorrow's auspicious day. So tomorrow, Imam. Okay, anyhow, so tomorrow is Akshaya Tritiya. It's a very auspicious date for those in the material world. So today Maharaj will discuss the significance of this Tithi, Akshaya Tritiya Tithi. Ma, siti, hey, tole. Siti na, down.
Abang cara siapa? Ajar. Wamanja. Orang yang bersekolah ajar. तो अक्षय तृतीया एक पवित्र तिथि.
So Akshaya Tritiya is a very auspicious Tithi.
ये तिथि रे बहुत सब घटना घटे जी हम सही सब कथा किसी आलोचना करेंगे.
Many incidents have happened on this Akshaya Tritiya. Maharaj will discuss about that.
जेमिति हमें समझते जानी जे बद्रीनाथ, केदारनाथ, गंगोत्री, जमुनोत्री सेगुड़ा जे समस्त मंदिर सब अच्छी से सब मंदिर एथेनी 6 मास काल द्वार बंद थे. ये अक्षय तृतीया दिन से सब मंदिर द्वार खुला.
So we know that for the past 6 months, 4 temples in Kedarnath, Badrinath, Jamunetri and Gangotri. The temples in these places have been closed for the last 6 months, and on Akshaya Tritiya day, all of them will be open.
कहीं सेटारे इतने ठंडा पड़ुची जेति लगी सेटारे बरफ जमी जाउची.
So because in these 4 places, so much cold was there that ice had formed. Therefore, they are closing this temple for 6 months.
तेरे कोई मनुष्य सेटारे जाए पारेगा.
So no normal human being can go to these places.
ये सब जाएगा जो समस्त मंदिर सब अच्छी से सब मंदिर 6 मास मंदिर बंद थे 6 मास केवल खुला था.
These 4 temples in these 4 places, 6 months it remains open for the visitors and 6 months it remains closed.
अक्षय तृतीया दिन ये सब मंदिर द्वार खुला जी.
From Akshaya Tritiya day, all the doors of these temples will open.
तेरे मनुष्य माने सेतेबेले सेठे भी जाई से सब भगवान श्री विग्रह ये सब दर्शन करी पारे.
So on this Akshaya Tritiya day, all of the normal human beings like us can go and take the darshan of the Supreme Lord in these temples.
एक बार अक्षय तृतीया दिन 6 मास काल एक दिन खुला था.
So from Akshaya Tritiya day, for the next 6 months, the temple doors will remain open.
तापर 6 मास पर पुनी ठंडा दिन आरंभ हो जिवो पुनी से सब मंदिर द्वार बंद.
So again after these 6 months, when the cold will start to come again, then all these doors will remain closed.
ये 6 मास काल मनुष्य मानव के द्वारा ये बद्रीनाथ केदारनाथ ये सब सेवित है.
So for the next 6 months from Akshaya Tritiya day, the vigraha or the deities in these temples will be worshipped by humans like us.
तापर 6 मास भीतर बंद है जिवो से तो देवता माने आसी से सब श्री विग्रह सेवा करे.
And once after the 6 months, the coming 6 months, the demigods from their planets will come to worship the deities in the temple.
तेन याको अक्षय तृतीया को केंद्र करी ये मंदिर द्वार खुला है.
So having Akshaya Tritiya as the center, the temple is functioning.
तेरे बहुत सब घटना सब अच्छी हम घटना के नाम तो घटना घटे कुछ उल्लेख करी तापर हमारे समय अनुसार हम आलोचना.
So now Maharaj will one by one speak about the different activities which has happened on Akshaya Tritiya.
प्रथम आम देखा परशुराम आविर्भाव होता है अक्षय तृतीया दिन।
So, one incarnation of the Supreme Lord, Parashuram, he appeared on this Akshaya Tritiya.
ठीक सेहीपरि नरनारायण अवतार आविर्भाव होता है यही तिथि।
Also, the Rishi Naranarayana, he also appeared on this Akshaya Tritiya.
सेहीपरि भगवान के और एक अवतार हयग्रीव अवतार यही तिथि रहे।
Another incarnation of the Supreme Lord, Hayagriva, he also appeared on this Akshaya Tritiya.
यहाँ पर हम यही सब कथा आलोचना करेगा तो पॉइंट आलोचना करेगा हमें चित्रबल ये पॉइंट आउट।
So now Maharaj is just pointing out the different occurrences in Akshaya Tritiya. Later on he will speak each detail about each of the things if time permits.
तापर देखा कि यही दिन रे अन्नपूर्णा उनकर आविर्भाव होता या अन्नपूर्णा होती माता दुर्गांकर एक स्वरूप।
So on this day, one manifestation of Durga Devi Annapurna, she also appeared on this Akshaya Tritiya.
यही दिन माता अन्नपूर्णा आविर्भूत हुई शिवजी को ये अक्षय पात्र दान करते।
So on this so on this day, so this Annapurna, what she had done on this Akshaya Tritiya day also, she gave an Akshaya Patra to Shivaji.
पांडव माने जो द्रौपदी के सह वनवासी होते सेते बड़े सूर्यदेव पांडव माने प्रसन्न है एक अक्षय पात्र दान करते से पात्र में द्रौपदी जहाँ रंधन करेंगे द्रौपदी खाइबा पूर्व एमती कौन हजार हजार लक्ष लक्ष अतिथि मान आसिले समस्त को से खाइबा को दे पारे किंतु द्रौपदी जब खाई सारे से दिन को आप खाइबा को दे पारे नहीं एक प्रसंग में आगे आलोचना करेगा और पॉइंट आठ।
So about this Akshaya Patra, Maharaj is speaking. In Mahabharata, we see that Suryadev, he became pleased with the Pandavas and Draupadi and gave Draupadi this Akshaya Patra when they were in this exile in the forest. So this Akshaya Patra, what is this tendency is that many can eat, lakhs, thousands of people can take as much prasadam as possible from this Akshaya Patra. But once Draupadi will finish, from then on, no one can eat anymore.
यही दिन रे व्यासदेव श्री वैष्णव सूत्र एवं वेदपाठ अधिकार स्वरूप पंचम वेद ये महाभारत कथा से व्याख्या करते गणेश जी से लिखते यही अक्षय तृतीया दिनरू ये कार्य आरंभ है।
So another special occurrence on this Akshaya Tritiya is that Vedavyas, he gave the fifth Veda, Mahabharata. He spoke this Mahabharata and Ganesha, he was writing this Mahabharata on this Akshaya Tritiya day.
स्त्री वैश्य शूद्र इमानकर अधिकार नहीं वेद पाठ।
So the woman, the Vaishyas and the Shudra, they don't have the eligibility or adhikar to study the Vedas.
तो वेद पुराण भगवान कृष्ण बौद्ध जीवन को देश क्यों चला या हम जो अज्ञानमय जगत से माने केमिति दिव्य ज्ञान प्राप्त है दिव्य ज्ञान प्राप्त हवा में भगवान कृष्ण जीवन को कृपा करी वेद पुराण सब देश।
So we are all conditioned souls, we are in the ignorance. So to deliver us, Bhagavan Krishna has given us the Vedas and the Puranas.
तो शास्त्र कहा जाए माया मुक्त जीवन नहीं कृष्ण स्मृति ज्ञान जीवन कृपा कोई कृष्ण वेद पुराण माया मुक्त ये जगत जित जीव आम समस्त मोहग्रस्त जीव मायाग्रस्त जीव हमारा वास्तव ज्ञान बोली किसी नहीं आम समस्त अज्ञान मुक्त कि आम केमिति दिव्य ज्ञान प्राप्त हो पाएगा अज्ञानता जो आम सब जन्म चक्र पड़ जाए अनादि काल भगवान भूली जाए চৌত্তর লোকযুক্ত 84 লক্ষ টাকা জীবকেন্দ্রে আমি কেবল ভ্রমণ করেছি।
So Maharaj was quoting a shloka from Chaitanya Charitamrita. There it is said, because we have been conditioned by, enchanted by Maya, we have forgotten Krishna. Therefore, we are in this ignorance and we are having this birth, death, old age and disease. So to get out of this, we need transcendental knowledge. And to give us this transcendental knowledge, Bhagavan Krishna is giving us the Veda and Purana.
There are 14 planets and 84 lakhs of spaces.
In this material world, there are 14 worlds and 84 lakh species.
এଥିরে আমি কেবল ভ্রমণ করেছি, এক বা জন্মমৃত্যু চক্রে আমি পড়ে গেছি।
So we are wandering in this 8,400,000 species of life.
কিন্তু আমি কেবল দুঃখই ভোগ করেছি, দুঃখ।
And in this way, we are suffering so many distress as well.
যেମିତି ଏଠାରେ ଏ ମା ଏ ବାବୁ ଠିକ ବସି ପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି, କେତେ କଷ୍ଟ ହେଉଛି କାହିଁକି ନା କାହିଁକି ବୟସ ହେଇଯାଇଛି ନା, ତେଣୁ ଏ ଜଗତରେ ଏଇ ପାର୍ଥକ୍ୟ ଅବସ୍ଥା ଏହିପରି ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଦୁଃଖ ଭୋଗ କରିବାକୁ।
We see many cannot sit down anymore on the floor, they have to sit on the chair because knee pain is there. This is because this material world, one has to get old and one will have to suffer the old age.
তারপর আর কিছু বর্ষ বয়স পরে এই দেহকে ছাড়ি যাবে।
After some time, we will all have to also leave this body.
তো ইয়াকে বলা হচ্ছে মৃত্যু যন্ত্রণা।
So this is called the pains of death.
তো চারি প্রকার দুঃখ এই জগতের আছে। ভগবান কৃষ্ণ গীতার সেই কথা করেছেন, জন্ম মৃত্যু জরা ব্যাধি দুঃখ দুঃখানি কষ্ট, মাতৃগর্ভে আসিবা এক যন্ত্রণাদায়ক, কেতে কষ্টদায়ক। তারপরে মৃত্যুবরণ, মৃত্যু সময় কি করে যন্ত্রণা, যে মরিବାକୁ যাচ্ছে সেই কেবଳ ତା ଉପଲବ୍ଧି କରିପାରିବ, ଅନ୍ୟ ତା ଉପଲବ୍ଧି କରିପାରିବ ନାହିଁ। ପୁଣି ପାର୍ଥକ୍ୟତା, ସେଇଠି ପାର୍ଥକ୍ୟତା ଅବସ୍ଥା, କେତେ ପ୍ରକାର ଚାଲିପାରିବନି, ବସିପାରିବ, ଉଠିପାରିବନି, ଏ କେତେ ପ୍ରକାର କଷ୍ଟ। ତାପରେ ବିବିଧ ପ୍ରକାର ରୋଗের দ্বারা আক্রান্ত, କେତେ ବଡ଼ ବଡ଼ ସବୁ ରୋଗের দ্বারা ଆକ୍ରାନ୍ତ, କେତେ ପ୍ରକାର ସେ କଷ୍ଟ ଭୋଗ କରୁଛନ୍ତି। ତେଣୁ ଭଗବାନ କୃଷ୍ଣ ଗୀତାରେ କହିଦେଲେ ଏ ଚାରି ପ୍ରକାର ଦୁଃଖ ଏ ଜଗତରେ ଅଛି। ଜନ୍ମଗ୍ରହଣ କରିବା, ମୃତ୍ୟୁବରଣ କରିବା, ବିଭିନ୍ନ ରୋଗ ଦ୍ୱାରା ଆକ୍ରାନ୍ତ ହେବା, ପାର୍ଥକ୍ୟ ଦଶା ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ।
So Maharaj was explaining that in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying that we are getting 4 types of sufferings. The first is Janma. From birth we are getting the suffering. Coming into the womb of the mother is very painful. Staying in the womb of mother is very painful. This whole process of birth is very painful. Next, Maharaj spoke about old age. Once one get old, you cannot walk, you cannot sit. So many other afflictions are there. In this way, one is suffering. Then we have disease. One is getting so many types of disease and suffering. And finally, one is getting death. He has to leave this body. That is also very painful.
ଆମେ କାହିଁକି ଏପରି ଦୁଃଖ ଭୋଗ କରୁଛେ?
Why we are suffering like that?
ଆମର ଅଜ୍ଞାନତା ଯୋଗୁଁ।
Because of our ignorance.
ଆମର ଯଦି ବାସ୍ତବ ଜ୍ଞାନ ଥିବ, ତାହେଲେ ଆମେ ମନୁଷ୍ୟତ୍ୱ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ହେଇ ସେଇ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କୁ ଯଦି ଭକ୍ତି କରିବା, ତାହେଲେ ଆମେ ଜନ୍ମମୃତ୍ୟୁ ଚକ୍ର ଉଦ୍ଧାର ହେଇ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଫେରି ଯାଇପାରିବା। ଯେଉଁଠାରେ ଗଲେ ଏ ଚାରି ପ୍ରକାର ଦୁଃଖରୁ ସେ ମୁକ୍ତ ହେଇଯିବ, ସେଟା ନିତ୍ୟ କିଶୋର ଦେହ ଅବସ୍ଥାରେ ଅବସ୍ଥାନ।
But if we have absolute knowledge, then one with absolute knowledge, he will do devotional service unto the Supreme Lord Krishna. After doing this devotional service, one can go back to his eternal abode where he can be in eternal youthful form.
তিনি অজ্ঞানময় জগতের দিব্য জ্ঞান প্রদান করিয়া পায় ভগবান কৃষ্ণ জীবମାନଙ୍କ প্রতি কৃপা କରି বেদ পুরাণ এসব দেন।
So because Bhagavan Krishna saw that in this world everyone is in the mode of ignorance, therefore he is sending his transcendental knowledge in the form of Veda and Purana to give this to the conditioned souls.
তিনি সেই ভগবান কৃষ্ণ বেদব্যাস, কৃষ্ণ দ্বৈপায়ন বেদব্যাস অবতার রূপে আসি এই বেদ পুরাণ সব বলছেন।
So Bhagavan Krishna is taking the incarnation of Krishna Dvaipayana Vyasadeva and he is giving this Veda to us.
তিনি এই বেদ পুরাণ অপ্রাকৃত সংস্কৃত ভাষায় লেখা।
So this Veda and Purana has been written in transcendental Sanskrit.
তিনি এই সব ସ୍ତ୍ରୀ ବୈଶ୍ୟ ଶୂଦ୍ରମାନଙ୍କୁ ଅଧିକାର ଦିଆଗଲା ନାହିଁ।
But unfortunately, this ability or eligibility to understand this Veda Puran has not been given to the women, the Vaishyas and the Shudras.
ଏମାନେ କେମିତି ଦିବ୍ୟ ଜ୍ଞାନ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ହେବ?
How they can get transcendental knowledge?
ତେଣୁ ବ୍ୟାସଦେବ କୃପା କରି ସେଇ ଚାରି ପ୍ରକାର ବେଦ ଋକ୍ ସାମ ଯଜୁ ଅଥର୍ବ ଏ ବେଦର ଅତି ମାନେ ସହଜ ସରଳ ଭାବରେ ସେ ମହାଭାରତ ରୂପରେ ପଞ୍ଚମ ବେଦ ସ୍ୱରୂପ ଦେଲେ।
So, understanding this, Vedavyas, he got the essence from the four Veda and he wrote the Mahabharata.
ତେଣୁ ମହାଭାରତ ଷ୍ଟୋରି ଆକାରରେ ସବୁ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି।
So, the Mahabharata has been written in story form.
ଆଉ ଏ ମହାଭାରତ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଅଧିକାର ଦିଆଗଲା।
And this, the eligibility has been given to all to read this Mahabharata.
ସ୍ତ୍ରୀ ବୈଶ୍ୟ ଶୂଦ୍ର ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଅଧିକାର ହେଇଛି ଏ ମହାଭାରତ ଶ୍ରବଣ ଏବଂ ପଠନ କରିବେ।
This woman, Vaishya Sudra, all of them, they can read this Mahabharata.
এই মহাভারত 18টি পর্ব রয়েছে। 18টি পর্বମାନଙ୍କ ମଧ୍ୟରେ ଗୋଟିଏ ପର୍ବ ହେଉଛି ଭୀଷ୍ମ ପର୍ବ। সেই ଭୀଷ୍ମ ପର୍ବ ବହୁତ ସବୁ ଅଧ୍ୟାୟମାନ ଅଛନ୍ତି। ଏ ଅଧ୍ୟାୟମାନଙ୍କ ମଧ୍ୟରେ 25 ଅଧ୍ୟାୟରୁ 42 ଅଧ୍ୟାୟ ଏ 18ଟି ଅଧ୍ୟାୟ ହେଉଛି ଶ୍ରୀମଦ୍ ଭଗବତ ଗୀତା ଭଗବତ ଉପନିଷଦ ବାଣୀ।
So this Mahabharata is having 18 parvas. And in one of the parva it is called Bhishma Parva. In one of the chapter, the whole of the Bhagavad Gita is stated there.
तो भगवत गीता साक्षात परमेश्वर भगवान कृष्णଙ୍କ मुखनिसृत उपदेश।
So this Bhagavad Gita is coming from the lotus lips of the Supreme Lord.
ତେଣୁ ଏ ଭଗବତ ଗୀତା ହେଉଛି ସମସ୍ତ ଗ୍ରନ୍ଥମାନଙ୍କର ଧର୍ମଗ୍ରନ୍ଥ ମଧ୍ୟରୁ ଶ୍ରେଷ୍ଠ।
So,
ଧର୍ମଗ୍ରନ୍ଥମାନଙ୍କ ମଧ୍ୟରୁ ଶ୍ରେଷ୍ଠ ଶ୍ରୀମଦ୍ ଭଗବତ ଗୀତା।
so out of all the religious texts, the best religious text is this Bhagavad Gita.
ତେଣୁ ଏହାଠୁ ଶ୍ରେଷ୍ଠ ଧର୍ମଗ୍ରନ୍ଥ ଏ ଜଗତରେ ଆଉ କିଛି ନାହିଁ।
There is no greater religious text than this Bhagavad Gita.
ଆଉ ସେଇ ଭଗବତ ଗୀତାରେ ଭଗବାନ ସ୍ୱୟଂ ଏ ଦିବ୍ୟ ଉପଦେଶ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି। ଆମେ ଯେ ମନୁଷ୍ୟ ଦେହ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ହେଇଛେ, ମନୁଷ୍ୟ ଦେହ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ କିପରି ଆହାର କରିବାକୁ ହେବ ବୋଲି ଭଗବାନ କୃଷ୍ଣ ସେଟା କହିଦେଲେ। ପତ୍ର ପୁଷ୍ପ ଫଳ ଯୋ ବି ଭକ୍ତ ପ୍ରୟୋଜ ଫଳ ଫୁଲ ଶାଗ ସବଜି ଭାତ ଡାଲ ଏସବୁ ମତେ ଅର୍ପଣ କରି ପ୍ରସାଦ ରୂପରେ ଗ୍ରହଣ କର।
So in this way, Bhagavad Gita also teaches one how to eat. And Bhagavan Krishna is explaining that you will give me leaf, flower, whatever you give me, you should give me with love. And first you offer it me in love and accept it as prasada.
ତେଣୁ ପ୍ରଥମ ଆମର ଆହାର ଶୁଦ୍ଧ ଯଦି ହେବ, ଆମର ଚେତନା ଶୁଦ୍ଧ। ଚେତନା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଶୁଦ୍ଧ ହେବ, ଆମର ସ୍ମୃତି ଶକ୍ତି ତୀକ୍ଷ୍ଣ। ସ୍ମୃତି ଶକ୍ତି ଯେତେବେଳେ ତୀକ୍ଷ୍ଣ ହେବ, সেই তীক্ষ্ণ ସ୍ମୃତି ଶକ୍ତି ଦ୍ୱାରା ଆମେ କୃଷ୍ଣ ତତ୍ତ୍ୱ ବିଜ୍ଞାନ ହୃଦୟଙ୍ଗମ କରିପାରିବା। ଆଉ କୃଷ୍ଣ ତତ୍ତ୍ୱ ବିଜ୍ଞାନ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ହୃଦୟଙ୍ଗମ କରିପାରିବା, ସେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ଭଗବାନ କୃଷ୍ଣଙ୍କୁ ଭଜନ କରି ଜମିତ ଚକ୍ର ଦ୍ୱାରା ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଫେରିଯାଇପାରିବା।
So first, when we will make sure what we are eating is correct, ahara suddhi, when our eating is right, then our consciousness will become clean and pure. And when the consciousness is pure, then we will have the strength to remember. When we have the strength to remember, then only we can listen and understand what is the science of Krishna consciousness. And in the strength of the science of Krishna consciousness, one can do devotional service towards the Supreme Lord and get out of this cyclic order of life.
ତେଣୁ ଜନମିତ ଚକ୍ରରୁ ଉଦ୍ଧାର ହେବା ପାଇଁ ପ୍ରଥମ ଆମର କର୍ତ୍ତବ୍ୟ ହେଉଛି କ'ଣ? ଆହାର ଶୁଦ୍ଧ ହେବା ଉଚିତ।
So if we want to get rid of this cyclic order of life, the first thing we have to do is to make sure what we are eating is prasada, which is correct.
ତେଣୁ ଶାସ୍ତ୍ରରେ କୁହାଯାଇଛି ଆହାର ଶୁଦ୍ଧ, ସତ୍ତ୍ୱ ଶୁଦ୍ଧି, ସତ୍ତ୍ୱ ଶୁଦ୍ଧ ଧ୍ରୁବା ସ୍ମୃତି, ସ୍ମୃତିର ଲବ୍ଧେ ସର୍ବଗ୍ରନ୍ଥାନ ବିପ୍ର ମୋକ୍ଷ। ତାର ମାନେ ଏଠାରେ କେତେ ସୁନ୍ଦର ଭାବରେ କଥା କୁହାଯାଏ। ଆହାର ଯେତେବେଳେ ଶୁଦ୍ଧ ହେବ, ସତ୍ତ୍ୱ ଶୁଦ୍ଧି, ଆମର ସ୍ମୃତି ସେତେବେଳେ ଶୁଦ୍ଧ ହେବ, ଚେତନା ଶୁଦ୍ଧ ହେବ। ସତ୍ତ୍ୱ ଶୁଦ୍ଧି ଧ୍ରୁବ ସ୍ମୃତି, ସେତେବେଳେ ଆମର ଶାଶ୍ୱତ ସ୍ମୃତି ଶକ୍ତି ଆମେ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ହେଇପାରିବ। ଆଉ ଧ୍ରୁବ ସ୍ମୃତି ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ହେଇପାରିବା, ସେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ଦିବ୍ୟ ଜ୍ଞାନ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ହେଇକି ବିଜ୍ଞାନ ଆମେ ଅନାୟାସରେ ବୁଝିପାରିବା। ସେଥିଲାଗି କହିଲେ ଆହାର ଶୁଦ୍ଧ ସତ୍ୟ ଶୁଦ୍ଧି ସତ୍ୟ ଶୁଦ୍ଧ ଧ୍ରୁବା ସ୍ମୃତି ସ୍ମୃତିର ଲବ୍ଧେ ସର୍ବଗ୍ରନ୍ଥିନା ବିପ୍ରମାସେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମର ଆମେ ଏଇପରି ଦିବ୍ୟ ଜ୍ଞାନ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ହେଇଯିବା ସେତେବେଳେ ଆମର ସମସ୍ତ ପ୍ରକାର ବନ୍ଧନ ଛିନ୍ନ ହେଇଯିବ ବିଶେଷ କରି ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଭୌତିକ ଦେହ ବନ୍ଧନରେ ଆବଦ୍ଧ ହେଇଯାଉଛୁ।
So first,
आहार शुद्ध सत्य शुद्धि सत्य शुद्ध ध्रुवा स्मृति स्मृति लब्ध सर्वग्रंथिना विप्रमासे we can become more and bondage.
so Maharaj was explaining one shloka from Shastra that one can become free from all kinds of bondage. How? First of all is to make sure what we are eating is correct. When our eating is correct, then our existence, our consciousness becomes pure. In that state, one can remember, one can absorb the signs of Krishna consciousness. And when one will understand and act according to Krishna consciousness, then he, with this transcendental knowledge, he can cut all these knots of this material world and go back to the Supreme Lord.
ଆମର ଅଜ୍ଞାନତା ଯୋଗୁଁ ଆମେ ବିବିଧ ପ୍ରକାର ପାପ କର୍ମରେ ଲିପ୍ତ ହେଇଯାଉଛୁ।
Because of our ignorance, we are all engaging in different types of sinful activities.
ଆମେ ଦୁର୍ଲଭ ମନୁଷ୍ୟ ଦେହ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ହେ ଆହାର ସମ୍ବନ୍ଧ ଆମର କୌଣସି ଜ୍ଞାନ ନାହିଁ ଅନ୍ୟ ପ୍ରାଣୀମାନଙ୍କୁ ମାରିକିରି ତାହାର ମାଂସ ଖାଇକିରି ଆମର ଦେହ ପୁଷ୍ଟି ବିଧାନ କରୁଛୁ ଅନ୍ୟ ପ୍ରାଣୀମାନଙ୍କୁ ଯେ ଦୁଃଖ ଦେଇ ଆମେ ଯେ ଶରୀର ପୁଷ୍ଟି ବିଧାନ କରୁଛେ ତାର ପରିଣାମ ସ୍ୱରୂପ ଆମକୁ ଠିକ୍ ସେହିପରି ଦୁଃଖ ଭୋଗ କରିବା।
So, since we have gotten the human form of life, we don't know what is the right thing to eat. So what we do, we show our strength onto other living entities, we kill them and we accept them. So because of that, we will have to suffer accordingly.
କିନ୍ତୁ ଆମେ ଯଦି ଇଏ ଦିବ୍ୟ ଜ୍ଞାନ ଗୀତା ଠାରୁ ଯଦି ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ହେଇଯିବା ଆମର ଆହାର ସମ୍ବନ୍ଧ ଆମେ ସଚେତନ ହେଇଯିବା ତାହେଲେ ଆଉ ଆମେ କୌଣସି ପ୍ରକାର ଅଖାଦ୍ୟ ଖାଦ୍ୟ ଖାଇବା ନାହିଁ ସେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ସାତ୍ଵିକ ଇଏ ବସ୍ତୁ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କୁ ଅର୍ପଣ କରି ପ୍ରସାଦ ରୂପେ ଆମେ ଗ୍ରହଣ କରିବା ଏହିପରି ଆମର ଯେତେ ପ୍ରକାର ବନ୍ଧନ ଅଛି ସମସ୍ତ ପ୍ରକାର ବନ୍ଧନରୁ ସମସ୍ତ ଦୁଃଖରୁ ଆମେ ମୁକ୍ତ ହୋଇ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କୁ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ କରିବା।
Therefore, how to eat properly? We should only accept what is accepted by the Supreme Lord. And what He accepts, we will accept it as His mercy, prasada. If we will take this, then slowly we will become purified. And then we can also return back to the Supreme Lord.
ତେଣୁ ସେଇ ଭଗବତ ଗୀତାରେ ଭଗବାନ କୃଷ୍ଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆମେ ଯେ ଦୁର୍ଲଭ ମନୁଷ୍ୟ ଦେହ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ହେଇଛେ ବହୁ ବହୁ ଜନ୍ମ ପରେ ତେଣୁ ଏଇ ଦୁର୍ଲଭ ମନୁଷ୍ୟ ଦେହ ଦ୍ୱାରା କ'ଣ କରିବାକୁ ହେବ ମନରେ ସବୁବେଳେ ମୋ କଥା ଚିନ୍ତା କର ମୋର ଭକ୍ତ ହୋ ମୋତେ ଉପାସନା କର ମୋତେ ନମସ୍କାର କର ଏହିପରି କାମ ଯଦି ଆମେ ପ୍ରତିଦିନ କରିପାରିବା ତାହେଲେ ଆମେ ଭକ୍ତ ଦଶରେ ମୁକ୍ତ ହୋଇ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଫେରିଯାଇପାରିବା। ତେଣୁ ସେ ଶ୍ଲୋକ ଆକାରରେ କହିବା
So, Bhagavan Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, he explains to us how we can get consciousness of him or how we should act. So he explains that first of all we should become his devotee and we should always think of him, we should worship him and we should pay obeisances to him always.
And become my devotee. ये चार प्रकार काम करिया पे हमें दुर्लभ मनुष्य प्राप्त है ये दिव्य ज्ञान हमें इस श्रीमद् भगवत गीता प्राप्त है डायरेक्ट भगवान को।
So these four things only the human beings can do, and this transcendental knowledge has been given by Bhagavan Krishna through his Bhagavad Gita.
तेरे भगवान कृष्ण चरम उपदेश दे देता है गोटे कथा समस्त प्रकार धर्म परित्याग कर केवल मत चरण समापन हो और तुम्हारा जितने सब पाप कर्म प्रतिक्रिया विवाद है क्षेत्र में तुम्हारे मुक्त करेगा।
So in the end, Bhagavan Krishna he gave his last and final ultimate instruction that you give up all your different religiosities and simply you surrender unto my lotus feet, and I will definitely make you free from all your sinful reactions.
जन से श्लोक आगे कहीं जगह सर्व धर्म परित्यज्य माम एकम शरणं व्रज अहं तं सर्वपापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचि।
So Maharaj just repeated that shloka which the translation is spoken.
ये आवची भगवान कृष्ण को उपनिषद दिव्य उपदेश आमम।
So this is the transcendental instructions which have come from the lotus lips of the Supreme Lord.
तो ये दिव्य उपदेश हमें केवल महाभारत पाठ करी आपे आप सब प्राप्त ही करें।
And these transcendental instructions we can very easily get simply by reading Mahabharata.
तो ये महाभारत पाठ में समस्त अधिकार दिया गया, स्त्री वैश्य शूद्र समस्त अधिकार दिया गया।
The eligibility to read Mahabharata has been given to everyone, woman, Vaishya, Shudra, everyone.
तो सही महाभारत एक अक्षय तृतीया दिन रे ये व्यासदेव ये व्यक्त करते हैं और गणेश जी से लिखते हैं ये कार्य आरंभ हुई थी ना ये अक्षय तृतीया दिन।
So on this Akshaya Tritiya day, on this day, Vedavyas Muni, he started narrating Mahabharata, and Ganesh ji, he started writing on this Akshaya Tritiya.
এই অক্ষয় তৃতীয়া দিনের সত্য যুগের অবসানের পর ত্রেতা যুগ আরম্ভ হয়। সত্য যুগ অবসানের পর ত্রেতা যুগ আরম্ভ হয়।
So also another thing about Akshaya Tritiya is that after Satya Yuga, this Treta Yuga, it started on this Akshaya Tritiya day.
তিনি এই আমি কোনো পয়েন্ট আউট করেছে যে সেই করি মানে মাতা গঙ্গা এই স্বর্গরু মর্ত্য জগতের অবতরিত হয়েছিলে ভগীরথ মহারাজ ভগীরথকে কেন্দ্র করে তেণু ভগীরথ কেন্দ্র করি অবতরণ হওয়া যোগু এই মাতা গঙ্গাকে পাওয়া যাচ্ছে ভাগীরথী।
So another important incident which happened on this Akshaya Tritiya day is that Mother Ganga, on the request of the king Bhagiratha, came to this material world. Because of this, Ganga Devi's another name is Bhagirathi.
भागीरथी
Bhagirathi.
ये सूर्य वंशर एक प्रसिद्ध राजा थे जहाँ नाम सगर से सगरंकर दुई पत्नी थे जने केशिनी और जने सुमति।
So in the dynasty of the sun god, there was one famous king. His name is
Sagar.
Sagar, and he had two wives.
केशिनी एंड सुमति।
So the names of the wives are Kesini and Sumati.
तो केशिनी तो घर पर आसे थे एक पुत्र असमंजस।
So from Kesini came Asamjasa, the son.
असमंजस
Asamjasa.
और सुमति के घर पर आसे थे 60,000 संतान।
So from the womb of Sumati, 1,000 sons came.
सगर महाराज जितने अश्वमेध युद्ध करते रहे तो देवराज इंद्र भयभीत है से अश्व युद्ध अपहरण करने कपिल भगवान कपिल देवकर आश्रम में सेखाने बंधे रखे।
So one time the king Sagar, he was doing horse sacrifice, 1,000 horse sacrifice. That time Indradev, becoming fearful that the king's fire sacrifice will be successful, he kidnapped one of the horse and kept in the ashram of Kapiladev.
तेरे से अश्व अनुसंधान में ये सुमति अर्थात सगर राजा के द्वितीय पत्नी ये सुमति के घर में 60,000 संतान सब आते थे से मतलब पृथ्वी खनन कर से पाताल देश जेठारे ये भगवान कपिल देव तपस्या रत थे सेटार जाय उपस्थित थे सेटारे देखि पारले जे सेई अश्व सेटार बंधा हये रहिছে।
So that time, in search of this horse, the sons of Sumati, 60,000 sons.
60,000
of the sons went all over the world to find this horse, and they finally came to Kapiladev's ashram.
तेने से मैंने चिंता कर ले ये घोड़ा जो गुर चोरी करी आनी एटा ध्यानस्थ ही बसे याक मारो ସମସ୍ତେ ଚିତ୍କାର କରି ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେ କପିଳଦେବଙ୍କୁ ଆକ୍ରମଣ କରିବାକୁ ଆସୁଥିଲେ ସେମାନଙ୍କର ଦେହ ପ୍ରଚଳିତ ସମସ୍ତ ଭସ୍ମୀଭୂତ ହେଇଗଲେ। ୟାକୁ ମାର ତେଣୁ ସେମାନେ ଯେତେ କ୍ରୋଧ ପ୍ରକାଶ କଲେ ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ ଜଠର ପ୍ରଚଳିତ ହେଇ ସମସ୍ତ ଭସ୍ମୀଭୂତ ହେଇଗଲେ। ଭସ୍ମୀ ମାନେ ଆସେସ୍।
So what happened is
God
that
is
these
there.
60,000 sons, they saw Kapildev sitting there in meditation. They thought that this Kapildev is the one who stole the horse and now he is sitting very relaxed. So they became so angry, they started to shout, kill him, kill him, kill him. As they were approaching Kapildev, they themselves became turned into ashes.
ତାପରେ ସେମାନେ ଫେରିଲେ ନାହିଁ, ସମସ୍ତେ ଭସ୍ମୀଭୂତ ହେଇଗଲେ। ସେତେବେଳେ ଏ ସଗର ମହାରାଜ ତାଙ୍କ ପ୍ରଥମ ପତ୍ନୀ ଯେ କେଶରୀଙ୍କ ଗର୍ଭରେ ଯେ ସନ୍ତାନ ଆସିଥିଲେ ତାଙ୍କ ନାଁ ହେଉଛି ଅସମଞ୍ଜସ। ଅସମଞ୍ଜସ ଏକ ପାୱାରଫୁଲ ଯୋଗୀ ଥିଲେ ପୂର୍ବ ଜନ୍ମରେ। ତେଣୁ ଏ ଜନ୍ମରେ ସେ କ'ଣ କଲେ, ଏମିତି ସଂସାର ଦୋଷରୁ ମୁକ୍ତ ହେବା ପାଇଁ ସେ ଏକ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ କଲେ। କ'ଣ ସେ ପିଲା ଅବସ୍ଥାରେ ଗାଁ ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କ ସହିତ ଖେଳୁଥିଲେ, ଟିକେ ଯଦି ରଗିଯିବେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ପିଲାକୁ ନେଇ ଏ ପୁଅ ମଧ୍ୟରୁ ପକେଇ ଦେଇ ମାରି ଦେଉଥିଲେ। ତେଣୁ ସଗ ରାଜା ନିଜ ପୁତ୍ର ପ୍ରତି ଅତ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଅସନ୍ତୁଷ୍ଟ ହୋଇ ରାଜ୍ୟରୁ ବାହାର କରିଦେଲେ। ସେ ଚାହୁଁଥିଲେ କେମିତି ମୋ ପିତା ମୋ ପ୍ରତି ଅସନ୍ତୁଷ୍ଟ ହୋଇ ରାଜ୍ୟରୁ ବାହାର କରିଦେବେ, କାହିଁକିନା ତାର ଯେ ପୂର୍ବ ଜନ୍ମରେ ଯୋଗ ଅଭ୍ୟାସ ଟିକେ ବାକି ଥିଲା ତା ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ସଂସାରରୁ ମୁକ୍ତ ହୋଇ ସେ ଯୋଗ ସ୍ଥିତ ହେବ।
So now Maharaj was speaking about the first wife Keshi's son. His name was Asamanjasa. So he in his previous life was actually a yogi, and in this life, when he was in the childhood, he was giving a lot of trouble, and whoever was playing with him, he was putting them into a well and creating trouble. So the father became angry and banished him from the kingdom. This was the desire of this Asamanjasa, because he did not want to become bound by this family life.
ତେଣୁ ସେଇ ଅସମଞ୍ଜସରେ ଏକ ପୁତ୍ର ଥିଲେ ଯାହାଙ୍କ ନାଁ ହେଉଛି ଅଂଶୁମାନ।
But this Asamanjasa, he had one son, his name is
ଅଂଶୁମାନ। ଅଂଶୁମାନ ସେ ତାଙ୍କର ମାନେ ଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଡଫାଦର ଏ ସଗରଙ୍କର ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦେଶ ଅନୁସାରେ এই অশ্ব অনুসন্ধান সে বাহারিগলে।
So this Anshuman, according to the instructions of his grandfather, the king Sagara, he went to find what happened to his uncles, to the horse.
ସେ ଅଂଶୁମାନ ଅନୁସନ୍ଧାନ କରି କରି କପିଳଙ୍କ ଆଶ୍ରମରେ ଆସି ଉପସ୍ଥିତ ହେଇଗଲା। ଦେଖିଲେ ସେଟାର ଅଶ୍ବ ବନ୍ଧା ଅବସ୍ଥାରେ ରହିଛି।
So at that time this Anshuman, he has come and seen in this Kapildev ashram that this horse is being tied there.
ଅଂଶୁମାନ ବହୁତ ଶାନ୍ତ ଶିଷ୍ଟ ଅନୁଗତ ପୁତ୍ର ଥିଲେ।
This Anshuman was a very obedient child.
ତେଣୁ ସେଇ ଅଂଶୁମାନ ଭଗବାନ କପିଳଦେବଙ୍କୁ ଶ୍ରଦ୍ଧା ସହକାରେ ପ୍ରଣାମ ଜଣାଇଲେ ଆଉ ହାତ ଯୋଡ଼ିକିରି ତାଙ୍କ ସାମ୍ନାରେ ଅବସ୍ଥାନ କରିବାକୁ ଲାଗିଲେ।
So this Anshuman, he with a lot of devotion, respect, he came in front of Kapildev and made his obeisances to him.
ସେ କପିଳ ମୁନି ଯିଏକି ଭଗବାନଙ୍କର ଅବତାର, ଏ କପିଳଦେବ ଅଂଶୁମାନ ପ୍ରତି ଅତ୍ୟନ୍ତ ପ୍ରସନ୍ନ ହେଇଗଲେ ଆଉ ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିଲେ ତୁମେ ଏ ଅଶ୍ୱକୁ ଏଇଠି ନେଇଯାଅ ଆଉ ତୁମ ଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଡଫାଦରକୁ ଦେଇଦିଅ, ଏଇପରି ମାନେ ଯୋଗ କର୍ମ ସମ୍ପନ୍ନ କର।
So Kapildev is actually an incarnation of the Supreme Lord. Becoming pleased with this Anshuman, he told him, please take the horse, give the horse to your grandfather and let him become successful in his fire sacrifice.
কিন্তু অংশমান তথাপি সেটার হাত জড়িয়ে বসে রইল।
But still, even though he got this blessing from Kapildev, still Anshuman is standing there with golden hands.
କାହିଁକିନା ସେ ବସିଥିବାର ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟ ହେଉଛି ତାଙ୍କର ପିତୃ 60,000 ସଗର ମହାରାଜଙ୍କ ସନ୍ତାନ ଏ ଭସ୍ମୀଭୂତ ହେଇଯାଇଥିଲେ, ସେମାନେ କେମିତି ଉଦ୍ଧାର ହେବେ ସେଥିଲାଗି କପିଲ ମୁନିଙ୍କ ଠାରୁ ଏ ଉପାୟ ନିର୍ଦ୍ଧାରଣ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଅବସ୍ଥାନ କରିଥିଲେ।
So why this Anshuman did not leave and was remaining there? Only because he wanted Kapila Dev to do something to deliver his 60,000 uncles.
ତେଣୁ କପିଲ ମୁନି ତାଙ୍କ ପ୍ରତି ପ୍ରସନ୍ନ ହୋଇ କହିଲେ, ଯଦି ସ୍ୱର୍ଗରୁ ଗଙ୍ଗାକୁ ମର୍ତ୍ତ୍ୟ ଜଗତକୁ ଆଣିପାରିବ, ସେଇ ଗଙ୍ଗା ଜଳ ସ୍ପର୍ଶ ଯେତେବେଳେ ହେବ, তোমার এই পিতৃମାନଙ୍କର ବୈଶ୍ୱିକ ଯେଉଁ ଇଏ ରହିଛି ପେଟରେ ପଡ଼ି ରହିଛି, ସ୍ପର୍ଶ ମାତ୍ର ସମସ୍ତ ଉଦ୍ଧାର ହେଇଯିବ।
That time Kapila Dev, he is telling that if Ganga Devi will come from the supreme abode, and when the water heavenly abode, that time when the Ganga water will touch these ashes of your uncles, immediately they will become delivered.
कम समय ये कपिल मुनि के ठारी उपदेश प्राप्त है से अश्व को कपिल मुनि के आश्रम रो फेरी आसिले एवं ग्रैंडफादर को दे देले। ग्रैंडफादर सेतेबेले ये कार्य संपन्न करले और यज्ञ कार्य संपन्न कर ये समाचार जेतबेले देले एते सगर राजा से कौन करले से गंगा को मर्त्त्य जगत आनिया पाए तपस्या को बाहर गए अंशुमान को राज्यभार दे गए।
So after hearing the news from Kapila Dev, this Anshuman, he brought the horse and delivered it to his grandfather Maharaj Sagara, and Maharaj Sagara finished the sacrifice successfully. Then he installed this Anshuman as the king of the kingdom, and he left to do tapasya to bring Ganga Devi from the heavenly palace.
सागर तपस्या करे जीवन शेष हो गया, तथापि से स्वर्ग गंगा को तल को आनी पारिला।
So this Maharaj Sagara, he did so many austerities and he died, but he couldn't bring the Ganga Devi from the heavenly abode.
ये समाचार जब अंशुमान प्राप्त है, से तो अंशुमान तांकर पुत्र दिलीप को राज्यभार दे से गंगा को कृष्ण विधान में तपस्या को बाहर अंशुमान हाँ तांकर पुत्र दिलीप को राज्यभार दे दिलीप को राज्यभार दे से गंगा देवी को कृष्ण विधान में तपस्या करने राज्य बाहर।
When Anshuman heard that his father Maharaj Sagara was unsuccessful to bring Ganga Devi and has left his body, immediately he installed his son Dilip as the king, and this Anshuman went to do austerity to please Ganga Devi and bring her from the heavenly abode.
तेणु अंशुमान तपस्या परिषदा गंगा देवी को प्रसन्न विधान करी पारना से देवरा।
But this Anshuman was also unsuccessful.
ये तांकर पुत्र दिलीप होते ये समाचार प्राप्त है से दिलीप नंतर दुई पत्नी थे, दुई पत्नी अपुत्र अवस्था ये दिलीप राज्यभार त्याग कर मंत्री को दायित्व दे से राज्य बाहर गए से गंगा देवी को प्रसन्न विधान उद्देश्य तपस्या करिया।
So this Dilip, who is the son of Anshuman, he heard that his father Anshuman had also left his body and was unsuccessful to bring Ganga Devi from the heavenly abode. So this Dilip was having two wives, but they were without any male child. What he did, he gave the responsibility of the kingdom to his ministers, and he left to do austerity.
And दिलीप तपस्या करी से देवरा।
So this Dilip also, he did austerity and he also left this world.
तेणु दिलीप को कोई संतान न थे।
He had no male child.
तेणु तांकर दुई पत्नी केवल थे विधवा।
So now he had only two wives who have now become widows.
तेणु शिवजी को निर्देश अनुसार ये दुई पत्नी मध्य जन पुरुष भाव में और जन स्त्री भाव में जिते बड़े ये प्रतिक्रिया करले सेते बड़े एक गर्भरे एक मांसपिंड स्वरूप एक संतान आसे।
So that time Shivaji, he spoke, he gave this instruction that these two widows, in them one should act like a husband and one should act like a wife. Somehow an arrangement will be made that one child will be formed.
ये संतान जितने जाता है ना मातृगर्भ ताकर देह से हाड़ ये सब कुछ नथिला केवल मांसपिंड
That time when by the instruction of Shivaji this happened, one baby was formed but there was no bones.
तेनु ये कुलगुरुंकर निर्देश अनुसार था वशिष्ठंकर निर्देश अनुसार ये को झुड़ीरे से मांसपिंड स्वरूप ये संतान को रखी रास्ता पर रखी जाएगा.
So, according to Vasishtha Muni, what they did is they put this child, this flesh into a basket and they put it on the road.
उद्देश्य যদি কোনসি মুনি ঋষিଙ୍କର আশীর্বাদରେ এই মাংস পিণ্ডটি ଏକ সুন্দর সন্তান পরিণত ହୋଇପାରିବ.
So the reason why they put this basket in the street, because on the way if some sage, some muni will give blessings to this basket of flesh, then by their blessings that will take a very beautiful form of a boy.
দৈববশত এক পাওয়ারফুল মুনি অষ্টাবক্র ঋষি সেই রাস্তা দিয়ে আসছে.
So according to Providence, one great rishi, Ashtavakra, is coming in that road.
তো অষ্টাবক্র ঋষি এই মাংস পিণ্ড স্বরূপ শিশুকে দেখি সে মনে মনে চিন্তা করলে আরে এর মত পরিহাস করুছি সেটাকে মো বলি এইগুলি সে আট জায়গায় বাক্য হয়ে এটা পড়েছে. তেমন তুমি যে সে অষ্টাবক্র ঋষি সুদ্ধা সে শিশুকে লক্ষ্য করে কৌশলে তুমি যদি মতে অনুকরণ করে যদি এইপরি করিথিব তাহলে তুমি ভস্মীভূত হয়ে যাব আর তোমার স্বাভাবিক যদি এই প্রকার রূপ হব তাহলে মোর আশীর্বাদে এই সুন্দর শিশু সন্তানের পরিণত হবে.
So when Ashtavakra Muni, he saw this basket.
When he was coming on the road, he saw. Good translation.
That time when he saw this flesh, he developed this mood that this person is actually looking at him and laughing,
Imitating.
imitating him.
তারপর সে অষ্টাবক্র ঋষি এসে কয়েছে তুমি যদি মতে অনুকরণ করিথিব তাহলে তুমি ভস্মীভূত হয়ে যাবে.
So that time he is looking at the basket and saying that if you are imitating me, then you will become into ashes.
আর যদি তোমার ন্যাচারালি স্বরূপ যদি হয়ে দিব মোর আশীর্বাদের এই সুন্দর সন্তানের রূপ ধারণ করবে, শিশুর রূপ ধারণ করবে.
If you are not imitating me, then rather I bless you, then you will gain a very beautiful male form.
তবে সেটা আশীর্বাদ হয়ে গেল সেই মাংসপিণ্ড স্বরূপ সেই শিশু সন্তান এই সুন্দর শিশু রূপে পরিণত হবে.
So by the blessings of this sage Ashtavakra, this basket from that a very beautiful male form.
তেমনি সেই সন্তান হচ্ছে এ ভগীরথ.
So this person is actually Bhagirath.
তেমনি সেই ভগীরথ উপযুক্ত সময়ে সে এই কথা শুনি গঙ্গা দেবীকে মর্তজগতে আনিয়ার পায় সে তপস্যা করে.
So this Bhagirath, he heard about what happened to his father and his ancestors. So now he went to do austerity to try to bring Ganga Devi.
তেমনি সেই ভগীরথের তপস্যারে গঙ্গা দেবী অত্যন্ত প্রসন্ন.
So Ganga Devi became very much pleased by the austerities of this Bhagirath.
তেমনি গঙ্গা দেবী তাকে সম্মুখে প্রকট হয়ে কହୁଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ তোমার তপস্যার অত্যন্ত প্রসন্ন হয়ে যাইছি তেণু ମୁଁ স্বর্গରୁ মর্ত্যକୁ অবতরণ କରିବି কিন্তু ମୋର ଦୁଇଟି କଣ୍ଡିସନ ମୋର ବେଗ ପ୍ରଥମେ କିଏ ଧାରଣ କରିବ.
So now becoming very pleased with the austerity of this Bhagirath, Ganga Devi takes a form and is present before this Bhagirath. She said that I am pleased with you and I am ready to come from the heavenly abode to this mortal world, but I have two conditions. The first condition is who will absorb my first impact when I come from the heavenly planet.
ତେଣୁ ମୋର ବେଗ ଯଦି କେହି ଧାରଣ ନ କରିପାରିବେ ମୁଁ ସ୍ୱର୍ଗରୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ମର୍ତ୍ତ୍ୟ ଜଗତ ପତିତ ହେବେ ମୋ ମାନେ ପ୍ରବଳ ଭାବରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପତିତ ହେବେ ସେଟା ପୃଥିବୀ ଭେଦ କରି मुंह पातालକୁ ଚାଲିଯାଏ।
So that time Ganga Devi is saying that if no one is there to absorb the impact of me coming from the heavenly abode, then I will cut or break this earth and I will have to go to the lower planets.
ତେଣୁ ସେଇ ଭଗୀରଥ ଦେଖିଲେ ଏ ଜଗତ ଏକମାତ୍ର ସାମର୍ଥ୍ୟବାନ ବ୍ୟକ୍ତି ହେଉଛନ୍ତି ଶିବଜୀ।
So that time Bhagirath he thought that the only suitable person to do this is Lord Shivaji.
ତେଣୁ ଶିବଜୀଙ୍କୁ ଆରାଧନା କରି ଶିବଜୀଙ୍କୁ ପ୍ରଶଂସା ପ୍ରସନ୍ନ ବିଧାନ କଲେ ଆଉ ଶିବଜୀଙ୍କୁ ଏଇ ଗଙ୍ଗାର ବେଗ ଧାରଣ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଅନୁରୋଧ କଲେ।
So praying to Shivaji, he requested to fulfill this condition.
ତେଣୁ ଏଇ ଅକ୍ଷୟ ତୃତୀୟା ଦିନରେ ଗଙ୍ଗା ଦେବୀ ସ୍ୱର୍ଗରୁ এই মর্ত জগতের শিবজীঙ্কর এই মুন্ডের উপরে পতিত হলে এবং শিবজীঙ্কের জটা মধ্যে আবদ্ধ হয়ে গেল।
So on this Akshaya Tritiya day, Ganga Devi fell from the heavenly planets onto the head of Shivaji and became bounded onto the metal locks of Lord Shivaji. Ditya condition.
Next I will explain.
Ditya condition.
Next I will explain.
जय श्री श्रीमद् भक्तिवेदांत गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय श्री गौरवंत स्वामी श्री गुरुदेव की जय। जय श्री भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद जी महाराज की जय। श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय। जय श्री श्री राधा गोपाल जो श्री श्री गौर सुंदर श्री श्री जगन्नाथ जी की जय। समवेत गौर भक्त की जय। जय गौर प्रेमानंद।